Hi guys, let's take a quick look at the Wake RTA by Wake Modco. Now, I'm not going to do a long review. I'm going to do a quick look at the tank and let everyone get to know what it's all about. So in the box we've got your Wake RTA. I've got the blue one. They do come in red, black and full gold. The centerpiece of the tank is always going to be gold. It comes with an extra glass and a bag full of O-rings and four grub screws actually, and an Allen key for your grub screws when you want to do your build. Okay, so the first thing I want to really talk about on this is a question that's asked by everyone: how's the airflow? Now if you look at the airflow slots, it's basically got little holes in it, so it doesn't go all the way around. It's got one notch there and there, which basically stops it from going all the way around. Now I've had a lot of people who've used this tank already tell me that they prefer it full open, some guys half, whatever your preference is. But right off the bat, I would actually like to see Wake Mod come out with an extra airflow ring where this is similar to the Petri style. Basically these holes are not there, it's just a straight line, if I'm saying it right. I would like to see that. That would actually be a great option for airflow. So let's get that ring off and get to the deck and see how it looks. Okay, so opening it is fairly easy and it's really great to build on. I've got flat wire by Flat Wire UK. This is a 25 gauge flat 60 at 2.5mm ID, and I'm actually enjoying this build. Gives me the best flavor personally. You can experiment and try your own builds and see what you would feel and what would work out for you. Wicking is super easy. Get your wicks out, trim them possibly till there, I'll show you later in the video, and tuck them in and fluff out, and you shouldn't get any leaks at all. Let's get this piece off and take a look at the airflow slots. In most instances this is quite similar to the Petri. I won't beat around the bush. It's because, well, the guys have history with dot mod, but it's actually, personally, I think this thing is better than the Petri. That's my personal opinion. Let's look at the deck postless, slightly higher than what the Petri's is, but there's a reason for that. You can remove the deck, and this is what I like about this specific RTA. You can actually use sub-ohm coils on this. So your deck, you're gonna buy the Wake in the RTA style, so that comes with the rebuildable deck which can screw out, and you can buy sub-ohm coils which are actually quite nice apparently from what I hear. Okay, so let's get the deck back in there. Like I said, this thing is like super easy to build on. Make sure that's nice and tight. Your chamber or your chimney has a nice conical design, and if you look inside there you can see a red O-ring which helps block off when using this cap here. That'll basically help any juice to not flow in and go into the tank itself and spill out all over your mod. There's not much that needs to be said about this thing, honestly. Reviews can go up to half an hour or whatever, but honestly these things are simple and easy to use. It's got a nice knurling design here, so even if your hands are greasy with juice, this thing is still super easy to open when you're on a refill. Normal kidney holes for easy filling. Your O-rings everywhere, there. I mean, really, there's not much to say about this tank apart from the flavor is brilliant. I've been vaping it mainly with fruity flavors, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. Your drip tip is the one kind of gripe I have with this thing, but this is also purely meant for flavor, so not clouds. But I would have liked to see this come with an option for an 810 drip tip, because there's so many different type of goon or 810 goon style drip tips that actually people would like to use to customize, you know, for matchy and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get a build, let's get some wicking in here and get it juiced up, and we can go to FaceTime and see what you people, or I can tell you people what I like about this tank more. Okay, so wicking is fairly simple. What I do is I usually flick the cotton up, place this above the deck and I usually trim the cotton just slightly higher than that, so I know there'll be enough cotton to go through. And what you would want to do is, if you look at this piece over here, it's basically a guideline for where this piece goes onto the deck itself. So we'll just slip it over the cotton, make sure it fits over there nice and snug, and always make sure that the holes are guided in correctly, because what could happen is you won't be able to close your tank over this thing. So let's get the cotton in there, and we can wick it with some, saturate it with some juice. I was vaping a lot of fruity flavors and minty flavors in here. I think today I'm going to go with a dessert, because I haven't vaped any dessert flavors in here. So there you go. Covered quite well, but difficult to do on camera. There you go. Tucked in nicely. Fluff out that cotton a little bit, and we should be good to go. Okay, so for juice we will be using Villa. This is a vanilla wafer dipped in milk. Simple profile, but this stuff is like amazing. It's bold, it has a lot of volume to it, if that's the best way I can put it. It's actually one of the desserts I prefer to vape. I'm not much of a dessert vapor, but this I'll vape. Okay, so let's get it on that cotton and let's see some vapors. Okay, so we've got it on our Geek Vape Aegis mod, and what I like to do is prime my coils, or prime my wick and coils together at a lower wattage than what I usually vape at, so that the cotton can expand inside the coils itself, and it soaks up. So as you pulse with a lower wattage, it starts to expand, and it's a bit of a process, but you can usually just get, if you have a little patience. Actually, with wicking, I suggest take your time. Wicking is key to having a good vape. Your coils last longer, your wicking lasts longer, you don't burn out your cotton faster, you don't have to replace it as fast as, or as much as possible. And yeah, there we go. That should do it. Oh, this stuff smells great. Alright, so let's get this thing a little bit more saturated, and we'll get the deck and everything closed up and fill it up and vape it. Yeah, this thing wicks like a dream. It's easy to wick, delivers excellent flavor. The one thing that I would like to see from Wake Mod is an optional airflow ring. Basically just a straight line cutout, not the holes. That would appeal to a lot of other vapors. Doesn't bother me. It's a subjective con, obviously. And yeah, the other thing is obviously the drip tip. I suppose a lot of people are into their 810 or goon style drip tips. I personally prefer it this way here, although I would like to see more different type of acrylic drip tips. You know, blue could have matched blue, black with black, red with red, and so on. But yeah, this is an excellent tank. It delivers flavor on point. The 4 juices that I've run through this in the past 2 to 3 weeks is Watermelon Candy by Hardwicks, Freeze Breath by Decadent Clouds, Enerjjy from J&J's Emporium, and Panama by Wiener Vape Co. He's also bringing out a new juice called Gringo, which is a cactus mint, I think it was, if I read correctly. That's something to look forward to. And yeah, it's delivering everything that this bottle or this juice profile says it does. Vanilla cookie dipped in milk. Simple as that. Well, that's it for the Wake RTA. As soon as I get my hands on some sub-ohm coils, I'll do a quick review on that. But they do come in 0.5 ohm resistance. You can just pop out the deck from here, the RTA deck from here, and pop in a sub-ohm coil if you're not in the mood to build, which is actually quite cool. You can keep those in your backpack when you're on the road, on holiday, or whatever it may be. That actually will make a bit of a difference. So yeah, good move there with the sub-ohm coils. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. More videos to come soon. Our next review will be on a local dripper called the Ubuntu RDA by the Hard Hitters Alliance. I've got a goon style drip tip on here which it takes. This is made by Twisted Tips, which is locally made in South Africa. These tips are awesome, most comfortable drip tips I've ever used since I've been vaping. That's it for tonight's review. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you like it.